going to need any
divorce
water.
or child custody worries, about state or federal
I
criminal
don't want to have
charges,
to have potty
or about
breaks.
military matters. Call Frank Flanagan for informed guidance and trustworthy advice. When you're in a legal battle, you need a friend in your corner. Frank Flanagan, your lawyer, your friend. 849-3337. The Flanagan Law Offices are located at the offices of Houlihan, Manahan, and Kyle, 2 Marlborough Street, Newport. Prepare to fall in love all over again at IHOP. Oh yeah, it's time to indulge yourself and come to your locally owned and operated IHOP in Middletown for their new sweet cream cheese crepes. IHOP's thin, delicate crepes are filled with lightly sweetened cream cheese filling and topped with premium fruit toppings. So good! Simply choose the perfect pairing of luscious fruit and sweet cream cheese that you prefer. Go with peach, raspberry, or blackberry crepes. Then savor your choice with one of these great combos. The ultimate bacon and sausage combo, the ham and egg, bacon and eggs, or sausage and eggs combo, or the simple egg combo. What a wide array of tempting choices. And starting at only $5.99. Just prepare to fall in love all over again. At your nearby IHOP in Middletown, 159 West Main Road. Open daily from 6 in the morning until midnight. Open late Friday and Saturday until 3 a.m.
Narragansett's information station, 1540 WADK.
1540 WADK Newport interrupts.
Yes. Did I lose the connection? Did somebody shut off the power? I think we lost the power. Apollo here on a Saturday afternoon in Newport, Rhode Island. Here it's Bob Angel with you, and joining me this afternoon for the play-by-play is Mike Lunny, former head coach of Portsmouth High School basketball, former head coach of Roger Williams University basketball, former University of New Hampshire star, currently the assistant executive director of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League, and a man about just about everywhere. Every time I turn around, you're there, Michael. This is a busy time of year for you, I know.
Well, I'm glad I was able to wander into the parking lot today and throw the headsets on to help you out.
Well, yeah, it's going to come in handy. Mike is, of course, a great basketball expert, and we're going to appreciate his input here during the course of the afternoon. In this women's game, Salve Regina comes in with a 10-7 conference record, a 12-12 mark overall. This Curry team comes in at 9-7 in the conference, and 13-10 overall. That's got to be right. They must be 10-7 too. I'm sorry, I wrote that down wrong. 10-7 for Curry, and both teams, unless they're 9-8. I must have written something down wrong here. Now I got to check myself. Curry is 9-8. That's what's missing. Okay, they had one more loss than I wrote down. So this is a game that is going to be between two teams that are going to see each other in 3 more days, because the playoffs start on Tuesday. Those are going to be conference quarterfinals, and it's already been determined. Salve is going to be the number 4 team, and Curry's going to be the number 5 team, no matter what happens here today. So you get to play them on a Saturday, you get to play them on a Tuesday. Is that a good or bad thing, Michael?
Well, it's always good to get a win on Senior Day, and that's what it is today for the Salve Regina Seahawks. And they're going to be honoring their seniors, so you always want to win on Senior Day. But also they had a 10-point win against this team earlier in the year, so they want to establish themselves and really work some things out. And obviously they want the win on Tuesday more than today. But again, I think today is all about their seniors.
That's a good point. And it is Senior Day for both the men and the women. And we'll be identifying those seniors in a moment, because there'll be a pregame ceremony to pay tribute to the Salve seniors. And there are 3 of them, and they are the captains. So we'll be honoring Marissa Pendergast, Lisa Bucci, and Taylor Windworth. The Salve Seahawks are led by their head coach, Corey Hughes. This year, 7th year. All 6 of her previous seasons have been winning ones. Her career at Salve is 122 wins and only 68 losses. They took the championship back in 2010 and 11. They also grabbed the title last year. Not last year, but a couple of years ago. And overall, they've been having great success under Corey Hughes. Last year, they were 12-6 in the conference, 17-12 overall. Got to their 3rd straight final, only to lose to UNE 69-63. They've had 12 straight winning seasons under Corey Hughes, and in those 12 years have had 7 conference championships, and they've been the runner-up once. The series against Curry has gone Salve's way, 42-15. Salve has won the last 19 in a row against Curry. I don't know if that's added pressure or not, but it's a good thing, I guess, if you're a Salve player.
Well, it's always hard to beat a team 20 straight, so I'm sure they'll have their work cut out for them today.
The key players for Salve are led by Megan Harden, who has had a fantastic sophomore season. 5'9" Megan Harden leading the way in scoring. As a matter of fact, Megan Harden is the number 1 scorer in the Commonwealth Conference, averaging 19 points a game. She also leads the team in 3-point shooting at 35%. She'll grab about 5 rebounds a game, and as long as she's doing okay, she'll play about 32 minutes out of the 40 minutes of this game. A lot happens on the good side when Megan Harden's feeling it.
Well, obviously, too, looking at that 3-point percentage, she takes good shots. So even though she's scoring a lot, she's taking good high percentage shots and finding her teammates, too. So, pretty impressive to be in those 2 categories statistically.
She's also number 4 in the conference in that 3-point shooting category. Marissa Pendergast is a 5'10" senior. She's averaging 13 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. She is the only player in the conference who's averaging a double-double. And she's had 10 of them so far this season. And just about all that time wearing that face guard that she has to wear to protect a broken nose. She leads the team in blocks. She is just somebody who's going to make good things happen as long as she's on the floor.
And that's very, very important. Obviously, some nights the ball's not going to find the basket, and having somebody that's an aggressive rebounder, getting putbacks and being consistent out there is going to be very important for the Seahawks.
Another key member of this team, Brianna Del Valle, 5'11 junior. Brianna is averaging 13 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, shoots about 45% from the floor. She's had 8 double-doubles on the season, and she's up there in the conference, too, in a number of categories, field goal shooting, rebounding, and scoring. L.A. Dinan is the point guard and playmaker, gets about 4.5 points a game, 4.5 rebounds a game. They don't depend on her to score, but they wouldn't mind if she scored a little more to take some of the pressure off those previous 3 we just talked about. And
at this level of competition, you need balance. You can't rely on 1 or 2 people. So I know that these key contributors off the bench and other players are gonna be a key to the victory today.
By the way, another note about Marissa Pendergast: she is now 7th all-time in scoring at Salve Regina. Curry College coming in under head coach Fran Elms in his 10th year with a 9-8 record, a 13-10 season so far. Last year they were 6-12, 10-16 overall. They've only had 1 winning season since 2003. That came in 2010 and 11. But this season they put together a string of 6 wins in a row, but of late they've dropped their last 3 in a row. And in all 3 of those games, they were held to less than 50 points.
Right, but the last 3 games were against the top 3 teams in the conference too. So, I think they're in a good place right now, and I know they're hungry for a victory today.
And before we get to the senior ceremony, we'll tell you that Kylie Belts is the star of this Curry team. 15 points plus a game, 6 rebounds a game, 4 assists a game, tied for the team lead in steals, number 2 in 3-point shooting, plays about 34 minutes a game. She's up there in the conference in scoring and 3-point shooting and steals as well. Kylie Belts, she is a key to Curry, as are Ashley Asarian, the other captain with Kylie, along with Jessica Kender. Ashley is a 5'7 senior, averaging 9 points a game, a deadly 3-point shooter at times, 41%. She is tied with Kylie for that steals lead on the team. She'll play about 33 minutes a game. And also you've got Jeanette Fallon, who averages 9 points a game. You've got Christina Diorio, averaging about 7 points a game. And Shannon Griffith, who goes 6 feet tall, averages 5.5 points a game, better than 6 rebounds a game, leads the team in blocks. And Samantha Corcoran we'll see a lot of, 5'10 junior, averaging 8 points a game and 7 rebounds a game. So there's some height to this team. There's a bit of depth to this team. It's a question of whether they can play some defense and whether they can put it together here against Salve Regina. We are now going to have our seniors honored here in this game for Salve Regina. Out on the floor is Corey Hughes, the head coach, Colin Sullivan, the athletic director. Got senior members of the cheerleading team that are being honored. And unfortunately, I don't have their names. But it's a nice gesture, too, by the athletic department to pay tribute to some hard-working young ladies, the cheerleaders of Salve Regina.
Thank you again to all of our cheerleaders.
And apparently, that's the one senior on the cheerleading squad this year. Now, also some special ceremonies here as Corey Hughes will grab some plaques, and we've got some flowers and gifts over here behind us as we pay tribute to these 3 seniors who are completing their career here at Salve Regina as basketball players. And I'm telling you, Marissa Pendergast, since day one, Mike Lenny, when she came on this basketball court, you could tell she was a player. She had everything you wanted to see. She had hard work ethics. She had athletic ability. And she has been a treat to watch as she now heads for the center circle, joined by her fellow captains Taylor Winwer and Lisa Bucci, carrying flowers for their parents. And there is Taylor Winwer handing her mother some flowers and giving her a little hug. I guess those are the only parents that could make it. Well, let's see what happens next. I'm kind of winging this for you as we have these special ceremonies. Oh, maybe that was the captains presenting. I'm sorry, that wasn't a parent. That was somebody getting a bunch of flowers, and I don't know why, but she looks good receiving them.
At this time, we would like to introduce the members of the Salve Regina Women's Basketball Class of 2014.
All right. Senior members of the team about to be introduced officially to the crowd. That's about half filling up the bleachers right now. First senior to be introduced is Lisa Bucci. What a fun young lady she has been, from Irvington, New York, a 5'3 senior, receiving a plaque with her picture on it and heading out to center court. And hey, here comes Mom with a big grin on her face. You can see where Lisa gets her personality from.
What a nice moment that is for a mom to be able to share that experience with their daughter. Great career.
You know, Lisa has, she's shown some skills at times, ball handling, three-point shooting, and other times, she's made a few turnovers, but throughout it all, she has smiled her way through her basketball career. And here's a little gift from Courtney Rosenlund for Lisa Bucci. Here comes Marissa Pendergast now. What a quality ball player she has been. 5'10" senior from Medfield, Massachusetts, with her mom and dad both here to help her share the moment in this, her last senior home game in the regular season. Of course, they will be back here on Tuesday night to play some more basketball. But this is senior day. And for Marissa Pendergast and mom and dad, they get a chance for the picture taking and the smiles as well. Here's Taylor Winwer now, the other captain, 5'7" senior from Milton, Massachusetts. Gets a hug from Colin Sullivan, the athletic director, and here come mom and dad to join in the moment with Taylor Winwer. Also gifts handed to Marissa Pendergast there by Brianna Del Valle, and L.A. Dynan's going to come out and do the gift giving over there to Taylor Winwer as soon as the picture taking session is done. And there's just something about that senior moment, can't beat it.
When you have kids that work so hard in your program for 4 years, and there's so much commitment and dedication that these kids go through and put themselves through, and to see them recognized on senior day is always a special moment. I'm sure for Coach Hughes and for the whole Salve athletic community.
Let's see what Coach Hughes has to say. We'll try to pick her up for you.
These young women have amassed 83 victories, have brought home 2 CCC championships, and appeared in 2 NCAA championship tournaments. And they're not done yet, so don't hold your breath. More importantly are who these athletes are as people. And I think you would be hard-pressed to find a harder-working trio of student athletes. Whether they're attempting to double major, captaining 2 varsity collegiate sports, or compiling multiple individual and team accolades, these 3 women never quit. They push themselves, they work towards lofty goals, and they achieve in all endeavors. I would personally like to thank the 3 of you for all of your hard work and dedication to our women's basketball program over the last 4 years. I wish you all the luck, but knowing you as I do, I don't think you really need it. I think you'll make your own. Thank you.
Corey Hughes, the head coach, with her thoughts about her 3 seniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join Coach Hughes, Director of Athletics.
And a little bit more to the ceremony here before they're done. And then we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. And we'll be getting ready for a start here with Salve Regina hosting Curry College. First of a doubleheader, women's game gets it started, then the men's game will finish it off. But right now, more picture taking. This time it's the whole darn group getting their pictures taken with lots of laughs, lots of smiles, and more pictures. And now we're all done. Corey Hughes, who is a great coach, saying, "Okay, that's enough."
I was just going to say,
get on to the game.
That's the trap part of these things. It's great to be recognized, but you got a game to play and prepare for, and now it's time to turn the switch and get focused.
All right, the starting lineups being introduced now. Let's see who's going to go out there for Curry College.
Visitors from Curry College, starting guard,
The Colonels.
junior from Pocono Lakes, Minnesota. Number 2, Kylie.
Here's Kylie Belts getting introduced. Oh, there's Kylie.
At guard, 5'7".
She is quite the basketball player.
Massachusetts, number 11, Ashley.
Next is Ashley Asarian. Those are 2 captains right there.
Junior from Nashua, New Hampshire. Number 12, Jeanette.
Next out, Jeanette Fallon out of Nashua, New Hampshire.
5'8" junior from Stoughton, Massachusetts. Number 15, Christina Diorio.
Number 15, Christina Diorio gets introduced from Stoughton, Mass. And to round it out
Number 34,
is Shannon Griffith from West Hartford, the 6-foot sophomore.
Number 12, Stephen Kirk.
And they are led by their head coach, Fran Elms. They're down to the other end of the scorers table to our left, and right next to us to our right, the Salve Regina women's squad starting lineup. Expect we'll see some seniors here. Here's Megan Harden, the 5'9" sophomore, scoring at a record pace for the Seahawks. Here's Brianna Del Valle, 5'11" junior from Belchertown, Mass. And here come the seniors. Lisa Bucci, the 5'3" senior, being introduced. She'll be joined by Marissa Pendergast, wearing that face guard. And last up, Taylor Whitworth, 5'7" senior. I don't want to jinx her, but I just want to say that so far Taylor hasn't missed a free throw this season. She's taken 9. She's made 9.
Oh, 10 would be much better, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Corey Hughes, the head coach. And we'll be back with more from the Rogers Recreation Center on the campus of Salve, Regina. Stay with us on WADK and WADK.com.
Listen live, online at WADK.com.
Salve, Regina.
Facility. ITZ's private instruction comes from area high school and college coaches, as well as professional players. Plus, there are camps and clinics for all ages. Program rental bookings are being taken now for the winter months. If you have a preferred night, time slot, or cage combination request. Journal, the Providence Journal. For reservations, 619-4100. The Midtown Oyster Bar, 345 Thames Street, the former Salas's location. Use their free parking at the St. Spiritans Church lot at the corner of Thames and Brewer. Check them out on the web, midtownoysterbar.com.
And welcome back to the Rogers Recreation Center. Bob Angel along with Mike Lundy this afternoon for this Salve Regina doubleheader. Last time that these two met earlier in the season, Salve defeated Curry 71-61 as Marissa Pendergast had 20 points and 12 rebounds. Brianna Del Valle added 17 and a career-high 22 rebounds in that game. Hardin had, 18 points, and L.A. Dinan scored 10. So they had a good, solid effort against Curry last time. Wednesday, the Salve Seahawks played Western New England, one of the teams in the lower part of the conference, and they lost 59-54, shooting only 31% in that game. I talked to Corey Hughes before the game. I said, what the heck happened on Wednesday? And he says, we were flat. We were just plain flat.
Sometimes that happens, especially this time of the year. Played a lot of games and heading towards the end of the season, just trying to get themselves right for the playoffs. And sometimes you can't explain it as a coach, and you wish you could pinpoint it, but you can't.
And as for Curry, let's see, did I note who they're coming off of? Well, like I said, they had a 6-game win streak, but then they lost 3 games in a row, and in each of those 3 games was held to less than 50 points. So they're averaging 59 a game. They're giving up about 62. Salve's averaging about 62 a game and giving up about 61. But Salve's lost 4 of their last 7. So playoffs are looming. Be nice if they could turn it around. 3-man officiating crew: Don Grimes, Chris Donovan, and Stephen Bono. Brianna Del Valle will jump against Shannon Griffith. Salve in the white home uniforms. Curry in the dark, deep purple wins the opening tap. Kylie Belts ends up with it and will set up the offense. As Curry will go left to right as we look on from the scorer's table. With the ball now is Ashley Asarian, and they'll work it around the perimeter. There's a long-range three, and it's well short of the mark. Griffith tries to save it, but can't. That was Jeanette Fallon trying the three for Curry.
A wide open look, but didn't catch part of the iron.
Missed everything there from right straight away. All right, here come the Seahawks with Lisa Bucci working the point for now, where L.A. Dinan normally is. Megan Hardison has it now on the right wing. Harden looking around for the cutters, keeps it out high, goes to Taylor Winworth. Right side of the lane, nothing there. Here's Harden, looking, waiting, holding. Now goes to the key, spins, turns, puts one up on the run, can't get it to go, and down comes the rebound in the hands of Christina Diorio. She'll bring it up and give it to Kylie Belts, who will set up the offense for Curry College. In the right side wing, that's Fallon. They go in the corner. Now to Griffith down low, high off the backboard, rolling around and dropping in for Shannon Griffith.
That was a nice back screen that time, and great cut to the basket.
Lisa Bucci brings it back right to left for the Seahawks and gets things set up for Salve to Megan Harden on the right side. Tries to get it down to Brianna Del Valle, does in the low post area, feeds Marissa Pendergast, who's tied up. And on the alternate possession, it'll be still be a Salve ball. As the Seahawks try to work it in down low to Brianna and Marissa if they see something there. Lisa Bucci with the pass works it around high to Taylor Winworth. Back in the corner to Megan Harden, three-point range, foul line, and is tied up. And that'll be another jump ball, and that'll be a Curry ball.
Well, both teams starting out man-to-man, and Megan's trying to drive to the basket. It was swarmed by 4 people, so obviously that she's going to get a lot of attention today.
She usually does. Kylie Belts brings it up, and they'll work it around on the left side. There is Fallon again, looking for cutters, waiting, and gives it cross court over here to Diorio. Now back to Asarian. Asarian gives it to Fallon, and she committed the travel, trying to make a move on the right side of the lane. So both teams a little sloppy in the early going here. As Salve brings it up court now and trails it 2-0. Lisa Bucci, right side again to Megan Harden. Has it knocked it loose, taken away. Big play right there by Kylie Belts. Sharp play, she brings it down herself, gets into the lane, drops it down low for Griffith, puts it up on the right side and easily drops it home. 4-0 is the Curry lead. Kylie Belts got that one started and finished it off with a nice assist. Here's Taylor Winworth going down low to Marissa Pendergast. Tough pass, but Marissa gathers it in and puts it up and in underneath.
Oh, Marissa freed herself up on a back screen, and nice entry pass for her.
4-2 is the Curry lead as Kylie Belts brings him back. Gives it up to Ashley Asarian. Asarian works over on the right wing and gives it to Diorio. They work it to Fallon. Fallon thought about a three, changed her mind. They try to get it down low to Griffith. Saved on the deflection by Ashley Asarian. Curry keeps the possession. Shot clock at 8. Here is Belts, right side of the lane, driving, throwing it up, and a nice little soft touch to lay it up and in.
Well, both teams being very patient offensively, and obviously Curry's trying to look inside to Griffith anytime they can.
At the other end, Megan Harden has it here on the left wing. Works to the top of the circle. And tries a crossover dribble, almost lost it, gives it up to Marissa, backs it up to Lisa Bucci for a 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Salve, batted around though and taken away by Shannon Griffith. Belts in a hurry, gets it up to Asarian on the right wing, goes cross court over there to Fallon, Diorio rather, and she's going to hit a 3 from deep. And 9-2. And Curry College is going to take a timeout despite the fact that they're on a nice little roll of 9-2. They're going to take a 30-second timeout to maybe get even better. But so far, 9-2 ain't bad.
9-2's not bad, and they have a nice little inside-out game going right now. They're slashing, getting inside the lane, and that's going to obviously start to open up some perimeter shots for them.
Yeah, they've taken 4 shots, and they've hit 3 of them.
Yep.
I don't know if they can maintain that kind of percentage, but that's a good start for Curry College. Again, they came in with a 9-8 conference record compared to Salve's 10-7. No matter what the outcome of this game, win or lose for either side, these same 2 teams play here on Tuesday in a conference quarterfinal. And if nothing else, Curry could be looking to build up some confidence to get ready for Tuesday night on the road again.
Absolutely.
L.A. Dinan's in the game now for Salve. She takes over the point. Gives it to Marissa Pendergast. Pendergast right down the right side of the lane. He's shut off. Out to Bucci for a long 3. That's going to be short. Griffith with an easy rebound. Back at the other end, fast break is broken up nicely by Lisa Bucci. Takes it back the other way. Gives it to Marissa Pendergast. Pendergast top of the circle. Stops, goes right side. Bucci down low to Brianna Del Valle. Turns and gets blocked by Shannon Griffith. Back comes Curry the other way as Kylie Belts takes charge now. Salve's only got 2 points. They're down 9-2. Working it around. Pass is thrown away. Turnover by Curry. Picked up finally by Lisa Bucci. Down court it goes to Marissa Pendergast. Underneath the basket. Throws up a wild shot, but it might have been deflected because it will be Salve ball.
No, she might have got bumped there a little bit, but they maintained possession of the ball. But Lisa Bucci's giving them a little bit of a spark right now.
Pass from underneath their basket from L.A. Dinan. Looking, gets it to Brianna Del Valle for a wing jumper that's good from about 10 feet away.
A great set play out of bounds. Del Valle made a great cut and a good shot.
9-4 now is the Curry lead. Back the other way, Christina Diorio gives it to Shannon Griffith. They're working the right side now. Trying to go baseline is Diorio. Shut off. Looking for help. Gets it out high to Fallon. Fallon's at the free throw line. Left side of the lane. Underhanded scoop shot. Drops off somehow. And Marissa Pendergast grabs the rebound. How did that not go in?
Great finger roll.
9-4. Here comes Salve the other way. L.A. Dinan going right to the basket. Gets fouled on her way there. No shots here for L.A. But that'll be a foul in our first of the game. And that's going to be on Kylie Belts. Here comes Sam Cochran, Samantha Cochran. And Jeanette Fallon will sit down. Salve with the ball, puts it in play underneath their basket. L.A. Dinan looking for the cutters, gives it right to Del Valle for that wing jumper again. Same play, same result.
Same spot, same out of bounds play, same result.
9-6 now. Salve draws to within 3 here in the early going. Kylie Belt, top of the circle, goes right side over here to Diorio. Diorio guarded by Taylor Windward. Pike guarding there. Here's Belts with it back to the top of the circle. Lisa Bucci on her. There's Kylie Belts working for some help over on that corner. Shannon Griffith has it, throws it in the middle. Diorio almost lost it. And now we've got a little push on the part of Taylor Windward of Salve. First foul on the Seahawks. 5 minutes in. Salve's down 9-6. And for now Curry comes Alyssa Keeney into the ball game. And sitting down is Christina Diorio. Putting it in play is Kylie Belts over the baseline. Throws it underneath. Little shot there from Cochran is good. Easy shot for Sam Cochran. Nice inbounds play. 11-6. Salve down 5. Taylor Windward. Left wing out to Brianna Del Valle. Right side it goes to L.A. Dinan. Dinan on the right wing. Gives it back out to Lisa Bucci. Bucci looking for help. Gives it to Taylor Windward. Windward on the left side. Out high to Brianna Del Valle. Back to Lisa Bucci. Sees some daylight. Throws up an underhanded shot. Doesn't get it to go.
That was the right move for Lisa, though. The defense came right on her and lunged past her a little bit, and she drove and just missed the shot.
Kylie Belts left to right brings it back here for Curry College. The Colonels from Milton, Mass. Here's Ashley Asarian now. Tightly guarded by L.A. Dinan. Gets it over on the right side to Kylie Belts. Belts drops it here to Sam Cochran. Drops it down low. Intended for Griffith. Off of a couple of players and goes off of Ashley Asarian of Curry. A turnover there for the Colonels. And for the first time we see Carrie White come into the game for Curry College. They've got some good height here, Mike. A lot of 6 feet, 5'11", 5'10" kind of players.
Yeah, and Salve is definitely giving up some size here, so it'd be interesting to see how well they can maintain their rebounding advantage.
L.A. Dinan brings it down. Brings it out to the middle between the circles to Lisa Bucci. Trying to get it down low to Brianna Del Valle, who saved an errant pass. Taylor Windward now working it around the perimeter to back to Bucci straight away. Goes left side to Marissa Pendergast. Looking at the cutters, gives it to Taylor Windward. On the baseline, works toward the basket, too strong. Shannon Griffith with another rebound. Here comes Kylie Belts. And the Colonels. On the left side, quick shot over there by Keeney is good. Alyssa Keeney for 3.
That was a quick catch and shoot, too. She was probably about 2 feet beyond the arc there.
14-6 is the Curry lead. L.A. There's a delayed travel call there. Megan Harden comes back in, and Taylor Windward will sit down for Salve. Trailing 14-6 here to Curry. So it's Brianna Del Valle with Marissa Pendergast, L.A. Dinan, Megan Harden, and Lisa Bucci out there for the Seahawks. With the ball now is Jeanette Fallon, who returned to the game. Out high goes to Carrie White, who almost traveled. Goes right side of the lane, drives, flips it over here to Cochran. Works it out high to Jeanette Fallon for a jumper. Off the mark. Rebound, though, comes down to Cochran, who banks it home.
Kind of a poor job of boxing out there for Salve. They need to get a little more active.
16-6. Salve's down 10. Left side with Megan Harden to the top of the key. Keeps the dribble alive. Right side to Lisa Bucci. Underneath is Marissa. Gets the pass. Pump fakes. Puts it up and in. And draws the foul from Carrie White.
It was a great bit of footwork there by Marissa. You know, catching that ball and keeping the defender on her back to finish that with the N1.
All right, Marissa Pendergast going to step to the line to shoot a free throw. Marissa on the season is a 72% free throw shooter. Has that face guard on. And steps up to the line to try to finish off a three-point play. And she does. 16-9 now. Curry with the advantage. Curry with the ball. Left to right they go. Kylie Belts looking to go right side and does to Carrie White. Out high here to Keeney. Alyssa Keeney, who just hit that three. Back over here to Belts on the right wing. In the corner to Sam Crawford. Down low. Belts on the drive. Puts it up and in. Nice soft touch by Kylie Belts. 18-9 now is the Curry advantage. L.A. Dinan goes over to Marissa Pendergast on the left side, top of the key. Shut off in the lane, backs it off to L.A. Dinan. Now out to Lisa Bucci. Down low it goes to Brianna Del Valle. Move in the lane, puts it up on the run. Can't get it to roll in, but Brianna gets to go to the line.
Nice entry pass there by Lisa Bucci.
Kylie Belts was guilty of the foul. That would be her second as Brianna Del Valle goes to the line for a pair. Brianna shooting at a 68% clip. And the first one's good. She's been shooting free throws pretty well. She had a broken thumb there, a dislocated thumb earlier, about midway through the season, maybe a bit earlier than that. Never missed a beat, taped it up a little bit, and even on free throws, on that right hand where that thumb problem is, she's been hitting these free throws, except for that one right there.
The old jinx came out.
All right, Sam Crawford got the rebound, and here come the Curry College Colonels. Ashley Asarian has it right now. L.A. Dinan picks her up. They go right side over here and working in the corner to Carrie White. And they'll back it off high. Here is Keeney for another three. Yes, Alyssa Keeney. 2 for 2. 21-10. Curry advantage. L.A. Dinan with the dribble. Looks right, goes left. In the game there is Maddie Brackett. Brackett looking to go somewhere. Is pushed by Samantha Corcoran. And Samantha will be called for her first foul.
Curry tried to run a little trap on the top side there to maybe shake things up a little bit and get this tempo up a little bit faster.
Maddie Brackett in the game now, putting the ball in play, gives it to Megan Harden, who so far has been shut out. L.A. Dinan with it now. Top of the circle, angling toward the middle, back to Harden. Still out high, down low it goes to Marissa in the lane, turns and gets fouled as she tries to put it up. Got two candidates for this foul. Let's see which one they give it to. It'll be Ashley Asarian who draws the foul. And puts Marissa Pendergast on the line for a couple of free throws. Marissa out of Medfield, Massachusetts, 5'10", and in her senior year. First free throw is good. One more for Marissa. Gets herself set on the line with that face guard. I don't know how she does it with the thing on her face. It doesn't seem to bother her at all. She misses the second free throw. So it's 21-11. Carrie White brings it back and then hands it off. Looking for help. Sam Corcoran finally gives it up to Ashley Asarian. Kylie Belts has to sit down now with those two personals. And there's a near steal by Megan Harden on the far side.
Very close to a breakaway there.
Very close. We got Jeanette Fallon in there. We got Carrie White, Sam Corcoran. Here's Ashley Asarian and Alyssa Keeney working right now for the Colonels. They go down low and Marissa Pendergast is going to be called for a foul as she tried to make the steal from Jeanette Fallon.
Yeah, she got about 3/4 of the way around and just had her right arm on the offensive player.
Inbounds pass comes to Fallon, works it in the corner to Asarian. Down low it goes to Carrie White, turns in the lane and banks it home. Everything's going in here.
Curry's very, very active inside right now, and they keep getting those entry passes very easily.
All right, Megan Harden with it now. Goes right side, shut off in the lane, backs it off, gives it out to Marissa Pendergast, top of the key. L.A. Dinan committed a travel as she wanted to make her move toward the lane. And Corey Hughes is going to call a timeout right here, and it's going to be a full timeout for Salve. 10:38 to go. Salve's down 23-11. We'll be back after this.
On Facebook, on Twitter, 1540 WADK.
Newport Insurance Agency is an established group of insurance industry veterans who are committed to the Newport County community and the clients they serve. In an uncertain world, Newport Insurance Agency is dedicated to keeping pace with the ever-changing needs of their customers and anticipating their needs for the future. Because their staff lives in the community where they work, they know firsthand the difficulty in obtaining affordable homeowners property insurance when living in the proximity of the coast. With recent changes to the National Flood Insurance Program, there is a lot of confusion on eligibility, coverage, and rates.
9-3.
Newport Insurance is happy to go over that coverage with you and help you unravel the coverage and costs associated with flood insurance. Stop by their office at 460 East Main Road, corner of Forest Avenue, Middletown. Call them at 619-1660 or visit their website at newportinsuranceagency.com.
Well, Curry College is off to a great start. They've hit 10 of their first 13 shots for 77% from the floor, and they're out-rebounding Salve 9-3, and they've got the ball and the 23-11 lead. There's Kerry White in trouble. Finally gets it out high to Jeanette Fallon, top of the circle. Fallon looking down low, can't find anything, gives it up to Asarian, and they'll reset with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ashley Asarian, left side of the lane, driving on Dinan, flips up a wild shot. Marissa Pendergrass grabs the rebound. Up court it goes, gets it to Megan Harden. Harden on the right side, wants to go baseline, puts it up, can't get it to go. Deep rebound taken by Ashley Asarian. Nothing is falling for Salve. Everything is dropping here for Curry. 23-11 as Kelsey Kennedy gets ready to come in for the Seahawks. Pass fed down to the low post area. This is a fake by Fallon. Turns, spins, and doesn't get it to drop in. Made a nice move to free herself up, but couldn't get it to drop. L.A. Dinan quickly up the court to Maddie Brackett. Left side, gives it back in the middle to Marissa Pendergast for a jumper. Back rimmed it. Rebound, Brianna Del Valle. Back up around, and not good. Marissa Pendergast throws it up. That's no good. Finally, Samantha Cochran grabs it for the Colonels. They get up court in a hurry to Ashley Asarian, and she drives to the hoop, misses the layup, and Marissa grabs the rebound.
Well, you see the tempo changing right now. I think Coach Hughes really got into her team.
Maddie Brackett with a nice move, goes into the lane and drops one in.
You can see Salve starting to play with a lot more energy after that timeout, and now they're just 5 of 16 from the floor.
Well, they were flat the other night against Western New England and lost. They were kind of flat in the early going, then trying to find a spark here. There's a quick turnaround and a hit by Samantha Cochran. Kind of like, well, I can't see anything else to do. I think I'll shoot.
And yeah, it was well-defended play. She just made a great shot.
11 of 17 now for Curry. Here's Maddie Brackett on the right side, guarded closely. And a little too closely that time by Alyssa Keeney, who commits the foul on Maddie Brackett. 25-13. And coming in now is Lisa Bucci and Kelsey Kennedy for Salve. Christina Diorio and Shannon Griffith are back for Curry. Salve to put it in play. 8:43 to go in the first half. They're down by 12, the Seahawks. Back to Lisa Bucci in the right corner. Nothing there, so she works it to Megan Harden. Harden goes cross-court over here to Kelsey Kennedy. Drives the lane, puts it up on the run, tries to bank it in. Can't get it to go. It spins out.
It was a great move by Kelsey Kennedy. Just couldn't quite finish it.
At the other end, Kerry White going to the hoop. Throws up a floater. No good. Harden with a rebound on the run, but it's 2-on-3 right now. Megan, top of the key, backs it off, waits for some help. Goes over here to Lisa Bucci. Bucci in the right corner. Maddie Brackett wants to go baseline. Puts it up on the run. Flips it in. Maddie Brackett.
Oh, she just faded away right at the last second when the big came over to try to block her shot. Great shot.
Salve trying to fight their way back. They're within 10, 25-15 with 8 minutes left in the half. With the ball now is Christina Diorio. Gives it out high and a collision there and a steal by Megan Harden. Now trying to beat the defense. Down court she goes. Megan Harden drives it up and in. Oh, you could see the aggressiveness that all of a sudden blossomed here for Salve Regina. They're down within 8 now, 25-17. Ashley Asarian running the point. No Kylie Belts, sitting down with 2 fouls. Out high goes to Jeanette Fallon. Fallon works it over in the left wing. Now they try a low post to Shannon Griffith. Stolen away by Marissa Pendergast. Not the smartest of passes right there.
No, but Marissa, stayed with that play and was able to pick off that lob pass.
Megan Harden the other way, goes baseline, stops, pops, hits. Megan Harden coming to life.
And Megan's starting to get a little bit more in the flow, and she made a nice little pull-up off the bounce.
Here come the Colonels the other way, left to right. In those deep purple uniforms. Ashley Asarian with the ball. Gets a screen and collision. Ball comes loose. Oh, my goodness. Lisa Bucci and Ashley Asarian collided, and they're going to get Lisa for a personal foul.
And she's got a big smile on her face because she ran into a pretty solid wall there and came out okay.
Oh, they both went to the ground, and it looked like there was just a falling to the court kind of thing. I don't know. There was some contact, so I guess they had to call something. 6-point Curry lead now. Salve's chopped into a 12-point lead. Here's Kylie Belts back now, despite the 2 personal fouls. Bounce pass goes down low. Back it comes. Here's a shot by Diorio, and that's right on the money for 3. That'll slow the momentum.
Well, Kelsey Kennedy doubled down that time and couldn't quite recover.
At the other end, Salve with the ball. Here's Megan Harden looking for a pass to make, and she does. Finally to Marissa Pendergast, right side of the lane. Dishes off to Kelsey Kennedy for 3. No. Weak side rebound, and Kylie Belts get the Colonels up court in a hurry. Down to Shannon Griffith, but stolen away by Megan Harden. Anticipated that pass beautifully. Brings it up court. Curry gets back. Megan top of the circle. Foul line in the lane. Puts it up on the run. No shot. Foul before that shot went up. And that looks like it's going to be on Alyssa Keeney, and that would be her second. And it would put Megan Harden on the line. That's the 7th personal foul on Curry as Maddie Brackett takes a seat. Brianna Del Valle returns.
Still 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half, and Salve already in the bonus.
Megan Harden at the line. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Got to take advantage of those free throws when they're there. Pass is deflected by Salve, but saved to the corner by Keeney. Blocked by Megan Harden. Defense has stepped up here for Salve, but they're still down 28-19 with 6 minutes to go in the half. Kylie Belts playing with the 2 personals, guarded by Lisa Bucci. Spins in the lane, throws it up on the run, comes up short, gets her own rebound. Backs it off to Shannon Griffith for a long-range jumper that's good.
Second chance opportunities right there. Not a good job boxing out.
30-19. Salve can't seem to stay close. Every time they get closer, they fall behind. Megan Harden's 3 is all net, and that was from NBA range, I think. Maybe beyond.
The defense didn't quite find her. She had a lot of time to see the rim on that shot.
30-22. The pass comes loose, and diving is Megan Harden, falling on the basketball, and it's finally tied up. Oh, that's going to hurt Megan. She actually fell on that basketball.
Yeah, she fell right on top of it with all of her weight, and I'm sure she might have lost her wind a little bit there, but that's a great hustle play.
Oh, she's hurting right now. You can tell. She is trying to cover it up, but she's in pain. And it is Salve ball on the alternate possession. They're down by 8. Lisa Bucci with the ball between the circles. Angles off to the right side, goes in the corner to Megan Harden. Goes down low, pass intended for Del Valle, but it's picked off. Here come the Colonels the other way. Diorio with it at the foul line, down the lane, but Lisa, no, she palmed the ball, making her move down the lane, and that'll be a turnover. So Salve trailing 30-22, now 5:05 remaining in the half. Trying to cut into that lead and keep it close. Lisa Bucci brings it across the center circle, goes right corner to Megan Harden again. Now out high it comes to Kelsey Kennedy. Back to Megan Harden. 3-point range right side, does not take the shot. Working, waiting, gives it to Marissa Pendergast. Down low to Brianna Del Valle. Pump fakes, puts it up. Doesn't get it to go, but she was definitely fouled by Samantha Corcoran. And Brianna will go to the line.
And Brianna was getting fronted there, and that was a great play by Marissa because she waited for Brianna to seal her on the ball reversal and open up a passing lane for her.
Brianna for 2 right here. 8th foul on Curry, and her first free throw is good. One more for Brianna Del Valle, a junior, 5'11" out of Belchertown, Mass. Back comes Jeanette Fallon for Curry, and Corcoran will sit down with her 2 fouls. And waiting at the line is Brianna Del Valle for free throw number 2 here. It's on the way. It's good. 30-24. Again, Salve gets it down to 6. That's as close as they've been in this half for quite a while. Got there within 6 once before, but then Curry came back. Here's that Fallon with it out high. Gives it up to Kylie Belts. Belts straight away. Crossover dribble. Left side of the lane. Drives. Has the ball knocked away by Lisa Bucci because Lisa Bucci fouled her. And for Lisa, that is going to be, I believe, her second personal, and it is. It's only the 4th, though, on Salve, but it will put Kylie Belts on the line for a couple. Kylie Belts shoots free throws at 71%, and her first one is good. Here's L.A. Dinan coming in, and Lisa Bucci sitting down for Salve. One more here for Kylie Belts, 5'8" junior from Pequot Lakes, Minnesota. How'd she get to Milton, Mass? Second free throw is good.
A little bit warmer, I would think.
Maybe. 32-24. L.A. Dinan has returned. Lisa Bucci sat down. 3 from Megan Harden. Too strong. Rebound down to the hands of Jeanette Fallon. And back come the Colonels. Up 32-24. A little over 4 minutes to go in this opening half. Kylie Belts has a near steal made that by Megan Harden, but not quite.
Megan's really doing a nice job of getting up in the passing lane and trying to meet that ball before it gets to the offensive player. She's really starting to disrupt their offense.
Christina Diorio will put it in play for the Colonels. She gets it in out here to Jeanette Fallon, top of the circle. Fallon wants to drive left side of the lane, gets shut off, so she backs it off. Belts throws it back down to Fallon, puts it up and nicely puts it in from the left side. 34-24. At the other end, Megan Harden, left side, driving, shut off. Ball knocked away, turns it over again. And here comes Curry with a chance to up their 10-point lead. In the corner, Diorio throws up a 3, too strong, high. Rebound comes down to Marissa Pendergast. Pendergast brings it up herself, gets to the foul line area, dishes it off to Dinan, has a jumper blocked, but it gets to Brianna Del Valle, works herself in the lane, gives it to Marissa Pendergast, who drives in the lane, throws it up, no good, no foul. A lot of contact down there, and of course they'll call Brianna for a foul at that end in the rebound action. Looks like Marissa got clobbered when she went in there, but no call. Then Brianna kind of reached in to grab the rebound and got called there, and Brianna commits her first foul. And does the 5th on Salve. 34-24, 3:18 to go in the first half.
Really important now for Salve to close out this half and get back in this game.
Starts with the defense. Pass it to high post area to Diorio, left side of the lane. Puts her shoulder down, puts it up, no good, and L.A. Dinan grabs the rebound. Looking up court. In the middle, almost lost it. Gives it up to Megan Harden for a jumper inside the arc. That's good, Megan Harden.
Dinan did a really good job of looking inside and drawing the defense and then looking to the opposite side of the court for Megan for the jumper.
Down 8 now, the Seahawks on defense as Kylie Belts works it. Goes left side of the lane, dishes down on the wing. The shot is rolling around and dropping off to Marissa Pendergast for the rebound. L.A. on the move. Dinan, crossover in the right side. Megan Harden wanted to go baseline, can't quite do it, backs it off to L.A. Now high post to Brianna Del Valle. Down low to L.A. Dinan all alone underneath. Hits the layup and gets fouled.
What was beautiful about that, Bob, was L.A. looked at her defender look away towards the ball and then noticed that she could get a basket because she was wide open underneath the rim.
Foul is on Curry's number 12, Jeanette Fallon. That's her first. Pardon me. Here's L.A. at the line to shoot one free throw. L.A. on the season shooting free throws at 68%. This one's going to roll around and drop off. Fight for the rebound comes down to Brianna, and she's going to be fouled in the action. And Brianna will get to go to the line as Samantha Corcoran fouled her from behind. Great job by Brianna to get in there for the rebound. So she'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Try to cut this lead down from 6, where it stands right now. First of 2 free throws for the junior, and this one's good. Nice soft touch. For Curry, in comes Ashley Asarian, and Jeanette Fallon will sit down. One more here for Brianna Del Valle. And it's on the way. It's good. Need those. 34-30. Salve's within 4. Closest they've been for a while was 6. Now they got to play some defense here with 2:15 left in the half. Kylie Belts working on the right side. Gets it to Diorio. Christina Diorio looking for some help now. She pulls up the dribble and finally gets in the hands of Carrie White. White's going to the top of the lane, throwing up a runner, no good. Rebound, though, comes down to Kylie Belts. She'll reset the offense, gets it to Ashley Asarian on the left wing. Back to Belts. Guarded tightly by Kelsey Kennedy. Kylie Belts working to work, right side of the lane, doesn't. Dishes it back instead to Corcoran for a three, and that's going to be an air ball. Samantha Corcoran, usually playing down low, tries a three and misses poorly.
Salve's really starting to scramble defensively and recover well, and that's always important when you get beat off the dribble, is not only be able to stop the ball, but to be able to recover.
Well, they've cooled off, the Curry College Colonels have. They're shooting now 50%, not 75%. Low post, it goes to Marissa Pendergast, dishes it off to Megan Harden for a shot on the wing. A 10-footer's good. 34-32. A run of 8 points in a row here for Salve.
Great decision by Marissa there. She was triple teamed and found Megan on the other side of the court. Wide open.
Here's Ashley Asarian out high, guarded by L.A. Dinan. Gets it over here to Kylie Belts. Belts picked up by Kelsey Kennedy, gets a screen. Belts is free, drops it down on the pick and roll, and gives it up to Carrie White, who misses the layup. Here come the Seahawks. L.A. Dinan right down the lane. Dishes it down low for Brianna. Throws it up, no good. Fighting for the rebound. It comes loose. L.A. Dinan has it. It rolls around. It dropped off. Rebound battle on the floor. Fighting for it is Brianna Del Valle. And on the alternate possession, Curry's going to come away with it.
I love to see that kind of effort, and she's really using her body well to create space for herself inside and keep those possessions alive.
We're in our final minute here. Salve down by 2, 34-32. Ashley Asarian with the ball. Puts it to Christina Diorio, looking for Kylie Belts. And we've got a foul called against Curry. Some kind of an illegal block or something called. Is it on Kylie Belts? No, it's on number 20, Carrie White. So it gives Salve a chance here with 39 seconds to go. Down by 2, looking to tie or go ahead. Marissa Pendergast, right side of the lane, throws it up on the run, no good. Tried to get her own rebound. It was off of Carrie White, though, of Curry, which will give Salve another chance with 30 seconds left.
About a 10-second difference on the shot clock right now, so Salve wants to make sure they take some time and get the best shot possible.
Megan Harden's going to put it in play, get it to L.A. Dinan, out high to Kelsey Kennedy. Thought about a three, but didn't take it. Now Megan Harden, almost lost her dribble. Goes back to Kelsey Kennedy. She will take the three this time. Kelsey Kennedy, all net. Salve's on front, 35-34. 15 seconds to go in the half. Kylie Belts brings it back. Belts with a screen from Carrie White. Goes right left side of the lane, all the way. Nice drive, puts it up and in. Perfect screens thrown for her. 3 seconds left. L.A. Dinan on the run. Has to throw it up on the run. And it goes! L.A. Dinan for 2!
And that's what you want to see with your point guard, is that, you don't panic when the other team scores and you know the time and score. She got the ball in, knew exactly what she needed to do, and got the shot off and made it. And look at that. Salve's got a 1-point lead going into the half.
Just inside the three-point arc on the right side, L.A. Dinan let it fly and nailed it at the buzzer. So a final run to finish the half of 13. Let's see, they were down by 10. They're 13-2 run. That puts them up 37-36 after they trailed much of the half, at times by 12 points. And every time they cut it down to 6, it would be back up to 10, then down to 6, and then finally this little run here of 13-2. And as you noted, all of a sudden there was a fire lit under this Salve team here.
Well, I think Corey knew that when she called timeout, she knew that they needed a little bit of a spark to get themselves going and needed more energy on defense. And I'm sure that's what the conversation was like in the huddle. They came out, responded, and got themselves back in the game.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We're at halftime, first half of our doubleheader. The men's game comes up at 3, but at halftime of the women's game, Salve Regina 37, Curry 36. It's live from the Rogers Recreation Center on the campus of Salve Regina on WADK and WADK.com.
1540 WADK, your hometown information station.
The Music Box is Future. Contact Sean Napolitano and his expert crew right away.
Go to the individual.
Call 265-1019.
Where's the individuals?
Out to half, so we got a great game right now with Salve in the lead,
and we've got a great coach to have a little chat with. Mr. Sean Foster joins us, the Salve men's coach. Howdy there, Mr. Foster. How you doing?
Very well, Bob. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's always a pleasure to have a celebrity of your status talking here. Tell me what's going on with your men's team now. I'm looking at the standings here. You're 10-7. You are tied for 4th. Most of the probabilities from today's results, most of them put you here Tuesday night. I think one doesn't, right?
Correct. We need to win today. If we win today, we'll be home on Tuesday night. If we wind up in a tie, we do win the tiebreaker. So
okay. Just don't lose, right?
That's correct.
Let's put it right on the shoulders, coaches.
Pretty simple, right, Sean?
We're that easy.
Well, tell me how you feel about your team as it stands right now. How are they playing? How do they look? How do you feel as you get ready?
Well, I feel good. We're a little bit more healthy than we were in the last month. I mean, I think the fact that we have 5 seniors being honored today and 2 more seniors in that class that have eligibility left next year, the 7 of them are really setting the tone. They're great kids, and they've been through some battles. They've been in 2 championships, an NCAA tournament, an ECAC tournament. So we're relying heavily on our upperclassmen.
How do you feel about the effort from Wednesday night against Western New England, which resulted in the loss?
Well, I thought we could have defended a lot better, to be honest with you. We weren't happy as a staff with how we played, but, you know, it is tough on the road in conference. Every game's a battle, and today will be as well. So we're hoping to get back on our feet today at home.
I know you hate to bring it down to one guy, but in Barrett Hanlon's case, when he was down with the injury, and he was down several weeks, was it harder for you to come up with a good, continuous, successful type of offense, or were you able to adapt all right?
Well, I think we went 2 and 3 during that stretch, so we could have adapted better, certainly. Barrett's a special kid, a special player. He's a class kid. He's our leader on the floor. He makes plays. He had 10 assists the other night. He makes plays for himself and other people. So missing him was a huge, huge negative for us. But getting him back and getting him in game shape, which has taken a few games, has really benefited our guys. So,
well, I don't want to put you on the spot, but the seniors who will be honored here, can we do a little, because I won't have a chance to ask you later, a little synopsis of each one of these seniors and what they mean to you and what they've brought to the program for you?
Yeah, well, as a group, they're our heart and soul. I mean, our captains, Jeff Bielefeld, just a really tough kid, sets the tone for us in practice. Josh Hofelder is a class kid. He's a COSIDA All-American academically. On the court, he's done a great job starting for 3 years. You know, Pat Deneen is in double-digit scoring and started as a freshman and has played well for 4 years. Josh Furmeister and Alex Pratt have been hurt, unfortunately. They will both dress today, so we're going to get a little boost from them, and we hope to find some minutes for them if we can.
Yeah, so they remember, especially Furmeister. Does he remember how to put the uniform on? I mean,
let's hope so.
He's had to watch too many games this season.
He practiced yesterday like he hadn't missed a beat, so he's an excellent passer. He can shoot it, so we'll see if he can get up and down the court today.
Well, as the old radio guy, I get to have favorites. You don't, because you're the coach. but I am going to miss Jeff Bielefeld big time. Unfortunately, he gave up the Fu Manchu, but beyond that, I have never in my life...
You may see that back for playoffs. We may have to. He was playing at a high level with that on, Bob, so we want that back.
Okay, all right, that'll work. But his leaping ability has defied believability, and yet his heart and his blue-collar attitude, and he's just one of those kind of players you really hate to see. I mean, I'm glad he's graduating, but you hate to see him go.
Absolutely. He's a self-made player. He was under-recruited, and, you know, he's really, everything that he's gained as a player, he's worked for in the weight room and on the court. So he's going to be sorely missed by me.
All right, let's talk a bit about Curry now. What are you going to have to do to beat this Curry team? Because they've got some players on this team, especially Lambros, Papa Lambros.
They do, and they went to the NCAA tournament last year and have a lot of those starters back. So they are a dangerous team. They're a great offensive rebounding team. I think we're pretty solid on the defensive end. So that battle needs to be won by us. Another thing they do great as a team is they lead the league in steals. So, you know, turnover-wise, that has not been a strength of ours. So we need to win that battle. If they get going and steal the ball from us, we turn it over, then we could be in trouble. So I think those two main areas are keys for us.
Yeah, they're a little bit of a mystery here because, I mean, they won it all last year. They had a lot of guys come back. They did lose the player of the year, Sedale Jones and so forth, but they had some players coming back, and yet it just hasn't come together for them for whatever the reasons. And I don't know, A.J. Stevens is one of the key factors. Big man in the middle, takes up a lot of space. Went away for the middle of the season for personal reasons. Now he's back, and he's a load to handle down there. You're going to have to do some hard work down low against this team.
No question. They're strong inside. Papa Lambros is a great floor leader and has been a tremendous player in the league. And their wings shoot the ball extremely well. You know, Ribeiro and Jones, you can't leave them. So they present issues defensively. So our guys are going to have to play their best to beat them.
And then hopefully, and you want to get a good one in right before the playoffs start. You don't want to go into a playoff game with a bad effort. So I'm sure you guys will be ready for this one.
I think so. I think they'll be in a good emotional state. I mean, the guys in the locker room, the younger kids know what the seniors have meant to the program the last 4 years, and I think they'll play for them today.
Well, okay, Coach Foster. Good luck.
Thank you, Bob.
Sean, thank you. Appreciate it. Sean Foster, head coach of the Salve men, coming out in a little while to take on Curry in the second half of our doubleheader. Well, Mr. Lunny. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this perfectly clear. Yes, he is Mike Lunny, but more notably, he is Donna Lunny's husband, and even more significant than that, he is Jillian Lunny's father. And you better get used to that, because your identity is going to fade the more Jillian gets up in the ranks. And
that's exactly what we're shooting for. And I know Coach Foster just welcomed a new addition to his family last August, and I think her name is Addison. So another future star on the rise.
I wouldn't doubt it. Let's take a look at the individual numbers here. This women's game with Salve leading miraculously 37-36 after trailing by as much as 12. Individually for Salve Regina. Leading scorer is Megan Harden. She's 5 of 8 from the floor, has 11 points. 9 points for Brianna Del Valle, who has hit 5 of her 6 free throws. And 6 points for Marissa Pendergast, but more notably for Marissa, she has already 9 rebounds in the game. Yet another double-double on the way for Marissa Pendergast.
And that's a remarkable consistency in you know, just it's the first time I've gotten a chance to see her play this year, but she's so active inside, and you can see her basketball IQ is off the charts.
Well, and a nice little effort there. Let's give some credit to Maddie Brackett, who came off the bench. She's a role player. Sometimes gets a number of minutes, sometimes she doesn't, but she came out there and hit a couple of baskets, made some nice moves, and she contributed in her own little way there. On the other side for Curry, leading scorer is their scorer, Kylie Belts. A very quiet 8 points for Kylie, but she's only taken 4 shots, and she's hit 3 of them. So maybe see more activity from her in the offensive range in the second half. She also has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. As usual, Kylie Belts does everything. 6 points for Alyssa Keeney. They came on 2 threes. She's 2 of 3 for the day, 2 threes. And 6 points for Christina Diorio, and she hit 2 threes. Those two combined are 4 of 6 from three-point range. 6 points for Samantha Cochran. 6 points for Shannon Griffith. And Look at this. So Griffith is 3 for 3. Corcoran's 3 for 6. Yep. Diorio 2 for 3. Keeney 2 for 3. Belts 3 for 4. That's inhuman. Total shooting 15 of 30 in the half for Curry. Salve, who was shooting very poorly early on, ends up 42+% for the half, 14 of 33. Yeah. In the rebounding battle, Salve trails by 2. They got out-rebounded 20-8. Turnovers, here's a key figure. Salve's committed 6. Curry has committed 10 turnovers. And let's combine that with that Salve defensive strategy thought. 10 turnovers is also, comes out of that defensive effort too.
And a lot of that came late in the half. And when that run happened for Salve, it was sparked by the defense. You got to credit Lisa Bucci, who's doing a very good job on Belts right now, putting good ball pressure, but not allowing her to get to the rim. And Kylie's not forcing it. But Lisa's putting that good ball pressure, which is helping a lot. And Megan Harden is really disrupting their offense now, getting out in passing lanes and those kind of things. So look for Salve to do more of that in the second half.
All right, a timeout right here, and then we'll come back and get you ready for the start of the second half. It's Salve 37, Curry 36, live on WADK and WADK.com.
South Kingstown's information station, 1540 WADK.
You have important questions.
All right, Corrigan
like
and Enterprise will complete the first cycle.
What investment should I have in a retirement portfolio? How do I fund my children's education? Angela Middletown is a wealth management advisory firm offering financial planning, tax preparation, and investment management services. They work with you to establish a relationship of mutual trust and respect, focusing on your individual
I was hoping they might be listening.
and finding a customized financial solution. Corrigan Financial, 849-9313. Visit CorriganFinancialInc.com. You need to trust people you deal with. For auto body repairs, a lot of car and truck owners around here trust Tom Faria and Enterprise Auto Body. For some 40 years now, Tom's consistently provided the highest quality work, from the smallest dent to major body repairs. Enterprise has state-of-the-art equipment and decades of experience. Enterprise can also help with your tire needs and minor automotive servicing. You can trust Tom Faria and Enterprise Auto Body. Trimble Road off of Quidnick Avenue in Middletown. 849-5606.
Well, in that first half, Curry College, the visitors, got out to a great start, 16-6. They had as much as a 12-point lead, 25-13. But at the end of the first half, Salve put together a 13-2 run and closed it out, ending up with the lead. And I'm trying to look to see, they never had the lead in the first half until the final basket of the half. 37-36, Salve has that 1-point advantage as we get ready for the start of the second half. Salve came in 10-7 in the conference, Curry's 9-8 in the conference, and these two are going to meet again this Tuesday night right here in a Commonwealth Coast Conference quarterfinal, no matter what the turnout of the outcome of this game is. All right, Salve getting ready to put it in play, and we'll go left to right as we look on from the scorer's table. L.A. Dinan at the point, starting it off with Kelsey Kennedy and Megan Harden, Brianna Del Valle, and Marissa Pendergast. Harden at the foul line had the ball ticked away, but she recovers it and looks for some help. Goes left side of Marissa Pendergast, out high. Doesn't usually shoot from out there. Kelsey Kennedy goes baseline to L.A. Dinan. Turns, bounce pass, Brianna Del Valle for a little short jumper. Beautifully executed.
Nice cut across the lane by Dinan. She got double teamed and found Del Valle on the other side.
At the other end, quickly Diorio going to the basket. Blocked from behind by Marissa Pendergast and taken away by Salve. L.A. Dinan on the run. Goes on the wing to Kelsey Kennedy. She's going to take a three. It's short. And another rebound for Shannon Griffith, who almost threw it away, and it deflects off of Ashley Asarian, and Salve gets the ball right back.
Careless play by Curry right there, and Megan, again in the passing lane, caused that ball to go out of bounds.
Looks like that aggressiveness that Salve had late in the first half is right back at it here to start the second half. L.A. Dinan with it out beyond the arc on the left wing. Comes out high to Kelsey Kennedy, right side of the lane, looking for Brianna down low. Gets the pass, got it closely by Shannon Griffith. Now pops it back out to Megan Harden. Harden resets the offense, plenty of time on the shot clock. Brianna Del Valle in the low post, goes left side of the lane, hits the bottom of the backboard, and Curry gets it back. At the other end, Colonels with it, go right down the lane to Shannon Griffith, misses the layup. Brianna Del Valle, tight defense and a rebound. Megan Harden the other way, right side of the lane, shut off, stops, pops anyway, rolls around and off. Shannon Griffin hauls down another rebound. Griffith, that is, rather. Here come the Colonels now. The score, Salve 39-36. Early second half. Ashley Asarian with it. Out high. L.A. Dinan on her. Now gets it out high to Shannon Griffith. They work it left side this time to Kylie Belts. Belts, crossover dribble, left side, turns, spins. It's a nice move on and drops it right in.
Curry switched to a 5-out offense right there and left the middle wide open, so Belts recognized that and was able to get to the rim.
Here comes Salve the other way. Down, up by a point, 39-38. Marissa, top of the key, left side of the lane, nothing there. Gives it back to Megan Harden. She's going to take a three. That's good. Megan Harden. Oh, Megan gets hot. Curry's in trouble. 42-38. Kylie Belts, such a really solid player here for Curry in every aspect of the game. Gets it left side to Ashley Asarian. In that three-point range, left wing. Looking, waiting, out high to Jeanette Fallon. And again, a push by one of the Curry defenders. That got caught by one of the officials. And that is going to go against Kylie Belts, her third.
She was trying to fight off the defender there, but got a little too aggressive.
Here comes L.A. Dinan now, bringing it back up to Marissa Pendergast. Top of the circle, nothing there. L.A. on the wing, tried to go down low, but a kick by Curry will keep it in Salve possession. Trying to work it to the low post where Brianna Del Valle resides. Megan Harden's going to put it in play underneath the Salve basket beyond that baseline over there. Gets it into L.A. Dinan. Out high to Kelsey. Working around the perimeter. Now it goes down to Brianna in the lane. Had the ball slapped away. And it will still be Salve ball with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Curry reaching in there with all kinds of hands activity. L.A. looking for help. Goes this time to Marissa Pendergast. The ball gets caromed off her shoulder and a turnover. Kylie Belts coming back the other way. Goes down to Jeanette Fallon. In the middle to Shannon Griffith. Lost her dribble. Saved it. Ball comes loose. Brianna Del Valle looking for a guard. Can't find one. Now finally to L.A. Dinan. Dinan right down the right side of the lane. Dishes off on the wing. Kelsey Kennedy wants to go baseline. Passes it off and off the hands of L.A. Dinan. That one kind of got out of control.
You could tell Brianna didn't really feel comfortable out in the open court with the dribbling the ball, and she said, "What am I doing here?" and slowed it right down, and nothing got in sync on that play.
Samantha Corcoran comes in. Shannon Griffith sits down for Curry as Ashley Asarian brings it up. And here is Diorio now on the left side looking for something. Goes cross-court over here to Corcoran for a jumper, and that bounces around long. That's not Corcoran who took the shot, but Corcoran got the rebound. Here's a shot on the wing, and that one's off the mark, and a long rebound down to Megan Harden of Salve. Megan brings it back, looking for her teammates. Top of the key, bounce pass goes to Brianna Del Valle. Too strong with the shot, and rebound Kylie Belts. 42-38 Salve, early second half. Right wing, right corner. Ashley Asarian misses the three. L.A. with a rebound. Left to right go the Seahawks. Dinan, top of the key. Bounce pass to Marissa Pendergast. Right to the basket for the layup.
Salve's making a concerted effort to get out and run right now and trying to beat Curry back in transition.
You know, fast breaks are always made by the timing of the pass, and that time L.A. really made the perfect pass at the perfect time. Kylie Belts trying to go down low, and Jeanette Fallon kind of flips up an underhanded shot and gets it to go.
Oh, nice left hand there, reaching around the defender to be able to make that shot.
Salve's lead is 44-40. L.A. Dinan with it, gives it to Megan Harden beyond the arc. Harden goes right side, try to get past Corcoran, and throws up a little fall away from 7 feet away.
Brianna Del Valle made a great screen there, and Megan got a switch on offense and was able to get by the defender.
46-40 is the Salve lead. Diorio gives it up to Ashley Asarian beyond the arc. Guarded by Dinan. Goes right side over here to Kylie Belts. Goes down low. Fallon has it. Puts it up quickly. No good. Brianna Del Valle hauls it down. Dinan on the run. Had it nearly stolen away, but Brianna Del Valle saved it. And L.A. works the offense now. Angles off left side to Kelsey Kennedy. To Megan Harden. Left of the lane. Almost tied up. Gets it to Marissa Pendergast. She's shut off on her drive. Here's L.A. Dinan for a jumper. In and out. Oh. Curry the other way. Christina Diorio with the ball. Crossover dribble. Stops. Gives it out here. And walking the way to a shot was Jeanette Fallon.
Oh, she got away with the travel there for sure.
Oh, I think you need a ticket for that. But Salve got the rebound. 46-40 is the Salve lead. L.A. Dinan gives it up to Megan Harden. Trying to go right side. Shut off nicely by Kylie Belts. Megan tightly guarded, gets it to Marissa Pendergast to the foul line. Off to Kelsey Kennedy. Kelsey across court to Megan Harden right side. Megan with the dribble is going to take a jumper, and that's going to be off the front of the rim, no good. And fighting for the rebound is Kelsey Kennedy, and she got fouled from behind by Christina Diorio. Kelsey's not tall by any stretch, but she's not afraid to go in there and fight for it. She's 5'5", the freshman.
Yep, she got in front of the defender and really backed her out of there, almost like she was on defense there, boxing someone out.
Shannon Griffith has returned here for Curry, and L.A. Dinan gets it in finally to Marissa Pendergast, and she's pushed from behind by Kylie Belts, and that's going to be foul number 4. That's a tough break for Curry.
Not good news for Curry. They can't afford to lose her.
That is the 3rd personal on Curry in this half. The 4th on Kylie. And Kylie's going to stay in. Carrie White comes in, but Ashley Asarian comes out.
Well, if you're Salve now, you want to look and really attack her on offense. So you can get her out of the game.
I don't think the coach knew there were 4 fouls on her. Marissa, again, has the ball. She got pushed from behind, but the ball went out of play, but not off her. So it will be still Salve ball. And right now, a timeout call by Fran Elms, the Curry head coach, because he didn't realize that his star player had 4 personals. He has double-checked that now and talking to the officials. So I would assume Fran Elms would like to get Kylie Belts out of there, and he's going to take a full timeout. So we're early in the second half. Salve leads 46-40, and we've got more for you next on WADK.
Talk of the Town with Bruce Newberry. Weekday mornings from 9 to noon, 1540 WADK.
He was
a new weekly video
that
feature
to the
from
official.
Salve Regina Athletics titled 99 Seconds with
Corey
the
made
Seahawks
sure that it
will
was
hit
for.
the internet and social media every Wednesday. Become a fan of the Salve Regina University Athletics Facebook page and subscribe to the Seahawks YouTube channel to follow each weekly episode, which offers glimpses of the team during competition, practices.
What the outcome, they're going to meet again on Tuesday night right back here in a conference quarterfinal. And you can already see what a battle Curry can give Salve on any given afternoon. So we're going to go through it all over again on Tuesday. All right. Kylie Belts sits down with her 4 personals. Ashley Asarian's back in. L.A. Dinan putting it in play for Salve. Gets in the corner to Marissa Pendergast for her jumper. No good. And Griffith with a rebound. 6 points, Salve advantage. Ashley Asarian takes over the point roll. Guarded tightly by Kelsey Kennedy. Gets it on the right side on the perimeter to Griffith. Goes down low, gets to the Corcoran, back to Griffith. They work it around now to Keeney. Now over to Asarian. She'll take the 3 and hits it. Ashley Asarian has been quiet, but she's the best 3-point shooter on the team. 46-43. L.A. Dinan brings it back left to right. Goes in that left side over here to Kelsey Kennedy. Back out high to Brianna Del Valle. Now on the wing to L.A. Dinan. Down low it goes to Marissa Pendergast. Throws it right up. Has it deflected by Shannon Griffith, but saved by Brianna Del Valle. Megan Harden's 3 is too strong. Brianna fighting for the rebound, but Sam Corcoran comes down with it. Down the court goes the pass. It gets to Carrie White, and L.A. Dinan knocks it away. White gets it back. Gives it back. Long range shot for Keeney. Off the mark, no good. Marissa Pendergast brings down the rebound.
And Curry gave up on that play that time, and when she lost the ball, they were way out of position.
Back come the Seahawks up by a 46-43 margin. Dinan with the ball, still looking for help. Gets it out here high to Brianna Del Valle, where she's not normally located. Kelsey Kennedy back to Brianna, top of the circle. Shot clock at 8. Marissa Pendergast back to Kelsey Kennedy for a 3. Yes! Kelsey with the shot clock winding down.
Marissa did a nice job knowing the shot clock and making that one extra pass that freed up that jump shot.
49-43, the Seahawks. Ashley Asarian goes left side, gets it over here to Keeney. Keeney bounce pass to Corcoran, almost lost it. And stepping on the sideline is Carrie White for a turnover by Curry.
Well, you can see Curry's really hurt by not having belts in the game, and they're going with a big lineup, so I think Salve should look to try to run a little bit and try to beat these bigs back down on defense.
Lisa Bucci comes in. L.A. Dinan sits down. Lisa takes over the point roll and gets guarded closely by Ashley Asarian. Here's Megan Harden with the ball now. Wanted to go baseline, but Lisa Bucci got in her way. Here's Megan going on the left side and getting pushed from behind by Samantha Cochran. And that is going to be foul number 4 of the half on Curry and the 3rd on Samantha Cochran. Comes out of Hampton, New Hampshire. Lisa Bucci looking to get it in for a pass and finally gets it over to Marissa Pendergast underneath the basket for a layup. Good patience, good vision by Lisa Bucci. 51-43. Salve's lead is up to 8. 12-15 remaining in the game. Ashley Asarian, crossover dribble, frees her up for a 3. Too strong. Weak side rebound. Megan Harden. Harden's going to bring it up. Looking down court, flips it down toward Marissa and throws it wildly away for a Salve turnover.
Well, Lisa Bucci's doing exactly what you want to do on a good three-point shooter and just disrupting her rhythm just enough to keep her shot not quite where she wants it to be.
Ashley Asarian gives it to Samantha Cochran out high, and she's going to throw up a 3. High bounce rebound down to Megan Harden. Not sure that's a great shot for Samantha Cochran. Maybe she likes the 3s, but she has had no success with them so far. Lisa Bucci gets it. Sets up the offense between the circles. Goes to Brianna Del Valle, right side of the lane. Little flip shot's going to roll off. Cochran with a rebound. And here come the Colonels. Ashley Asarian on the right side now, between the circles. Goes down into the low post for Shannon Griffith. Lost it momentarily. Saved by the Colonels. Here's Carrie White, left side of the lane, driving and getting bumped as she goes down the lane by Megan Harden. And for Megan, that's going to be foul number 1. And Carrie White's going to step to the line. Carrie from Windham, New Hampshire, is a 63% free throw shooter. And the game has a pair of points and just added one more. Kelsey Kennedy gets a rest. L.A. Dinan comes back for Salve. Carrie White at the line. She's a 5'10 sophomore. And this one is rounded in. 51-45 is your Salve advantage. 11 plus minutes to go. L.A. Dinan, as in Laura Ann. Marissa Pendergast now. Gives it over to Megan Harden. Harden straight away between the circles. Lofts it down to Brianna Del Valle in the lane. Has it deflected away. Nicely by Alyssa Keeney. That's down where Brianna lives. Down in that low post area. That time, good defense. L.A. Dinan to put it in play. Gets it to Brianna on the baseline right side. Bounce pass intended for Pendergast. Saved by Brianna. Now goes cross court. L.A. Dinan. Flip shot over here to Megan Harden. Her 3, too strong. And drops in. Nope. Oh, no, it hit the it hit the guard up there.
That was not a home court bounce, I guess.
All right, Salve's got the lead, but Curry has the ball. 51-45 is our score. Ashley Asarian greeted by Lisa Bucci. Now looking for some help. And a near steal by Brianna Del Valle, and it's going to be off of Samantha Cochran. Turnover Curry gives Salve the ball right back. And I think we have a warning being given by one of the officials over to the Curry bench about one of the players and something they might have said after that lack of a call on what could have been a foul against Brianna Del Valle. Or a little bump.
But you know what? When you're active as a defensive player, you can get away with some bumps every once in a while if you stay active like that.
All right, L.A. Dinan brings it back. Working on the right side. L.A. looking for some help, following Megan Harden. Bounces it to Brianna Del Valle. Out high comes Elisa Bucci. Right side of the lane, gives it back to L.A. Stops, pops. Oh, back rim. Fight for the rebound comes down to Alyssa Keeney. Curry's on the move. Ashley Asarian looking for some help. Goes to the middle, backs it off high. Cochran's going to take a long little stroll before she shoots a 3.
They caught her that time.
Yeah. Samantha Cochran likes those long-range shots, and she's about 5'10", 5'11". And she's going to have a seat as Jeanette Fallon comes back in.
Curry now extending their defense, full court man.
Ball in the hands of L.A. Dinan, guarded closely by Alyssa Keeney. L.A. goes through the center circle, gives it on the left side, the left wing area. to Lisa Bucci. Nice cross-court pass to Marissa Pendergast, trying to save it, but in order to save it, she gives it up to Curry. And Carrie White's bringing it back. Hands it up to Ashley Asarian. Cross-court it goes to Fallon. Now to work the baseline. A little floater is going to be good for Jeanette Fallon.
Nice little up fake there by Fallon, and was able to get by her defender to get to the rim.
51-47. Curry stays close. Salve up 4. Lisa Bucci gets a screen. And fighting her way through the screen was Ashley Asarian. No, we're going to call Marissa Pendergast for an illegal block. She slid over with a hip to throw that screen. So Marissa gets called for the personal foul. And that's her second.
It could have went either way. A lot of contact on that high screen and roll.
Kelsey Kennedy's coming back in. Lisa Bucci's coming out. We also had Maddie Brackett come in to give Brianna Del Valle a rest. And Curry's got the ball. Only down by 4 with a lot of time to go. 9:28. Right side it goes to Asarian. Asarian looking, goes in the middle. Fallon goes down low for Griffith. And Griffith got blocked by Marissa Pendergast, but she also got a piece of Shannon's hand. And that's going to be the third personal on Marissa Pendergast. And that's going to get Brianna Del Valle up off the bench in a hurry to protect Marissa. But right here on the line is Shannon Griffith, the sophomore from West Hartford, who shoots free throws at 61%, averaging about 5.5 points a game. Throws it from the shoulder and misses off the front of the rim. Alyssa Keeney's coming back for Curry. Kylie Belts was out there for a while. I never even saw her, but she's going to sit back down again. And Marissa's sitting down for Salve with her third personal. Shannon Griffith at the line for one more. Throws it up, and it's half of a throw. It's almost like a shot put, but it goes in. 51-48. Salve in a little bit of a cold spell right here. L.A. Dinan goes left side to Kelsey Kennedy. Feeds Megan Harden. Megan trying to work in the lane. Nothing there. Gives it to Brianna. Ball comes loose. Shannon Griffith's fighting for it. Ties it up. And on the alternate possession, it will go to Curry. So the Salve lead is in jeopardy now. 51-48. More than 9 minutes remaining in the game. And things have slowed down dramatically for the Seahawks as Curry chips away. Ashley Asarian brings him back. Works the weave to Carrie White. Goes right side. Trying to get it to Keeney, but turns around and gives it instead to Fallon. Works it over to Asarian. Down to Griffith in the low post, and her shot misses, gets her own rebound. Ball comes loose, though. Great defense, and here comes L.A. Dinan on the run, leading the pack, throws it up, can't get it to go, hit the bottom of the basket, and we'll have an alternate possession jump call here, and Salve will get this one.
And guess who? Brianna just, again, doesn't give up on any single play, and was able to get her hands on the ball to create the jump ball situation.
Megan Harden puts it in. They work it around out high to Kelsey Kennedy. Looking for Megan Harden on that left wing. Wants to go baseline. Goes in, throws it up the backboard. It doesn't go. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up and in.
I was just going to say that Salve needs Megan Harden right now to make some plays because they're a little bit stagnant offensively, and they need her to start creating some opportunities for herself and her teammates.
Salve's lead is 5, 53-48. Asarian's going to throw up another three, and she nails it. All of a sudden, she stops dribbling and shoots it and hits it.
Well, I think LA made a little bit of a mistake there, given not recognizing that she's a three-point shooter and backed off her too much.
2-point Salve lead as Megan Harden has the ball right now. Left side, wants to go to the baseline. Shannon Griffith is guarding her, and Shannon Griffith is fouling Megan Harden as she made her move toward the hoop.
You can see Megan is really starting to take control out there offensively for Salve, and I think that's going to start freeing up some opportunities for her teammates.
First foul on Shannon Griffith, 5th on the team. Samantha Corcoran comes in and Griffith sits down. And Salve to put the ball in play underneath their basket with a slim 2-point lead. Diney gets it into Brianna Del Valle, who gives it back to L.A. Cross-court it comes to Megan Harden. She's going to take the three. Round it off. Brianna gets the rebound, throws it up and in.
What a great job of positioning down low by Brianna.
Got herself where she needed to be for the putback. 55-51. Salve's up 4. 7:40 remaining in the game. Ashley Asarian with the dribble. Left side. Gets it down low to Corcoran. Turning in the lane. That's Fallon, rather, who makes the nice move and the left-handed put in.
Nice drop step going to her left hand. Great finish.
Marissa Pendergast getting ready to come back in. 3 personals put her down there. Here's Megan Harden driving to the hoop. Stops, pops, doesn't get it to go. And Samantha Corcoran gets the rebound for Curry. Back come the Colonels, only down by 2. Ashley Asarian, right side of the lane, dishes off. The ball comes loose, and Kelsey Kennedy comes away with it. Here come the Seahawks on the run. Kelsey waiting and going cross-court to Megan Harden. Here's L.A. Dinan working away in the lane, throws it up, no good. She got bounced from behind, maybe on Samantha Corcoran. Kind of a late whistle there. It is on Samantha Corcoran. It was a nice move by L.A. Dinan to get in there.
Nice move by L.A. And down the other end, the turnover came when Ashley Asarian, when you want your guard to be able to stop at the foul line to make a pass, and she tried to make it on the run and ended up turning it over and created this situation down this end.
L.A.'s first free throw is good. She'll get one more. That's the 4th personal on Samantha Corcoran. She'll stay in. Alyssa Keeney comes in, and Lisa Keeney goes out, and Christine DiOrio comes in. At the line is L.A. Dinan to shoot one more. L.A. looking for a 5th point, doesn't get it though. It's a 56-53 Salve advantage. With the ball now is Kylie Belts back in the game, riding 4 personal fouls with 6:45 remaining. Carrie White gives it out high. This is DiOrio working around the right side. And a travel called on DiOrio. She is tightly guarded by L.A. Dinan.
Yep, L.A. made her pick up her dribble. She started to pivot around, dragged her pivot foot for the travel.
Salve with a chance to increase this slim 3-point lead as L.A. comes across the center court line, angles off right side, gives it to Megan Harden in the corner, backs it off to Kelsey Kennedy, drops a nice down pass to Brianna Del Valle for a reverse layup.
Salve overloaded one side of the floor, the right side. They had 5 people there and allowed Brianna to have that lane.
Nice inlet pass from Kelsey Kennedy. They make that one happen. Kylie Belts gives it to Corcoran, throws it up wildly from the foul line. Long rebound will go out of play, and it will be Salve ball with a 5-point lead and 6:08 remaining. Points are getting hard to come by, but Salve's got some nice plays in the past couple of possessions.
And Coach Hughes just called for the same exact play, so we'll see if they can get it done again.
L.A. right side to Harden. Harden in the corner. Comes out high to Kelsey Kennedy. Dishes it back to Harden, almost lost it, regained it. Dribbles out, looking for Brianna Del Valle, but goes instead to Marissa Pendergast. She goes cross-court to Kelsey Kennedy, and Kelsey traveled, making her move toward the hoop.
Yeah, Kelsey needed to take her time, just a little bit more hesitation. She would have had a clear lane to the basket.
Salve's lead, 58-53. Plenty of time to go as Kylie Belts is back in there with her 4 personals. Goes right side over here, and Jeanette Fallon does not take the long-range shot. She works it with Carrie White. They work it around. Now it's DiOrio with it. DiOrio out high against L.A. Dinan. Gets shut off. Gives it up to Samantha Corcoran with her 4 personals. She lost her dribble. Managed to throw a pass over here to Carrie White. Megan Harden blocked it. Fight for the ball. It's on the ground, and it's going to be across the baseline and off of Curry. Tight defense here by the Seahawks.
And then, fouling negates hustle. And I think what happened there was Salve did a great job of not reaching. After, doing all that work defensively, they didn't reach in to create a foul situation and just made the other team make the mistake rather than them force something.
Ashley Asarian's back in, tightly guarding L.A. Dinan as she brings it up court. Right side again to Megan Harden. Harden gets out to the top of the key, foul line, spins in the lane, and puts up the shot at the end, rolls it around and drops it in. I thought that was going to pop out. Nice move, though, huh? She's got the moves, Megan Harden. At the other end, Kylie Belts with the pass on the wing to Carrie White. White bounces it off her foot, ball's on the floor, and finally back to Kylie Belts. Belts left side of the lane, dishes on the wing, gives it back. Jeanette Fallon takes the shot. Off the mark, fight for the rebound, battle for off of Marissa Pendergast. Curry gets another chance. 60-53, Salve, 4:47 remaining. Kylie Belts to put it in play. Looking, waiting, flips it out, gets it to Fallon for a quick jumper. Too strong. Del Valle with the rebound. L.A. with the ball. Gets it across the center court line. Moves it over here to Megan Harden. Harden out high, right wing. To Kelsey Kennedy between the circles. Kelsey back to Megan Harden. Using up some clock. 7 on the shot clock. Megan in the lane with a jumper. Rolls around and drops in.
What a great move there. She hesitated, pulled back, and created some space for that jump shot.
At the other end, Kylie Bell's driving left side of the lane, dishes it off for the shot on the wing, no good. Rebound, Carrie White. Curry, ball's on the floor, but saved by Kylie Bells on the right wing. Salve up 62-53. 4 minutes to go in the game. Belts beyond the arcs, decides not to take the three. Gives it to Corcoran, has it batted away, and Kelsey Kennedy comes away with it. A quick whistle.
Ooh, quick whistle.
Calls a jump ball, but the alternate possession will go Salve's way. Shannon Griffith comes back for Curry, and sitting down is Samantha Corcoran.
These last 3 minutes, Salve's done a much better job offensively executing in the half court, and Curry's not doing that. Now we have a little zone press coming.
And right away, Corey Hughes says, I don't like this. There's 3 people guarding my one ball handler. I'm calling timeout. And Corey's going to take a full timeout. Well, we have just about 3+ minutes to go. Salve's up 62-53. We'll take a timeout here on WADK and WADK.com.
Wakefield's information station, 1540 WADK.
Newport Junior Gulls apparel. In the Zone Baseball Club, Airport Road, Fall River, right off Route 24. Phone 508-677-3200. For more info, go to itzbaseball.org.
That was it. Oh, that's total.
All right, back here on WADK, it's going to be Kelsey Kennedy right next to me to throw this one in play and get it to L.A. Dinan. Salve with the ball, Salve with the lead. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. A lot of pressure here from Curry, double teaming the ball everywhere. Here's Marissa Pendergast getting it back to Megan Harden. Across it goes to L.A. Dinan. Dinan with it now, looking on the right side to Kelsey Kennedy. Wants to go baseline. Goes underneath and stepped on the baseline, making her move.
You know, Curry came out of that timeout with a 2-3 trapping zone, and you want to beat that with ball reversal. Get the ball to the other side of the court, and you should have some good looks.
3:24 remaining. Curry with the ball, down by 9. There is who was it? Who's got it there? It was Fallon, maybe. Ball is deflected by Salve over the baseline. Curry ball. That was actually Jeanette Fallon who had the ball in her hands. Flip pass comes into Fallon. Fallon now turns around and gets it over to Carrie White. Top of the circle. Nothing there. Shut off. Fallon, left side of the lane. Puts it up on the run, and Brianna Del Valle knocked it away and can't believe she got called for a foul. But it will be a foul on Salve, and it's only their 4th.
Didn't look like there was much contact there, but...
ooh, a shooting foul.
Yeah, it gave her 2 shots as well.
Jeanette Fallon at the line. First free throw's on the way and good. Fallon, 63% at the free throw line. Junior from Nashua, New Hampshire. Only the second foul on Brianna Del Valle. Second free throw is also good. 62-55. Salve's lead is 7. L.A. double team. Gets it up to Marissa Pendergast. Ball came loose. Saved by L.A. Dinan. Looking for an open person. That's Megan Harden. Down the lane. Goes right back toward the hoop and puts it up on the left side.
A lot of poise right there from Megan Harden. She got the ball in the middle in traffic and went to her left hand. Made the shot.
Ashley Asarian brings back the Curry offense. Guarded by Dinan. Ashley's going to stop and try a three-pointer and misses it off the front of the net. Comes down into the hands of Megan Harden. Harden gets it to L.A. Dinan. Back to Megan. Picked up by Carrie White. Now Megan into the forecourt. Goes right down the lane and has it blocked and knocked away by Shannon Griffith, but it looks like Shannon's guilty of the foul, and Megan's going to get to the line. You can see the poise and the instincts of Megan Harden and how smart the player she is. She's going to get a couple of free throws here. Megan Harden on the year is a 71% free throw shooter, and she missed the first one off the back rim. Leading scorer in the conference, Megan Harden of Salve, as Samantha Corcoran returns and Jeanette Fallon sits down for Curry. One more here for Megan Harden with 2:30 to go in the game. Trying to make it a 10-point lead. And that one rolls around and drops in. 65-55. Salve with the lead. Curry with the ball. Right to left they go in the dark purple uniforms. With the ball now is Kylie Belts. Crossover dribble. Looked like she traveled, but she dished it nicely to Shannon Griffith and got an easy basket for Shannon. Here's that pressure applied. Marissa Pendergast helping to break it. Flips it down to Megan Harden. Harden will back it off and use up some clock.
Smart play by Megan, not knowing there was not a layup there. Pulled it back out and run some clock.
Salve working it around the perimeter now. Kelsey Kennedy has it between the circles. Gives it over here to L.A. Dinan on the left side. And reaching in and committing the foul is Ashley Asarian on L.A. Dinan. And into the bonus situation, that'll put L.A. on the line for a 1-and-1. For Ashley Asarian, it's only her second foul. In for the first time comes Kelly Duggan, the 5'8" freshman from Norwood, Mass. And Shannon Griffith will sit down. And L.A. at the line with a 1-and-1 situation.
Stay with her until she gets
L.A. Dinan, 68% from the line on the year. On the way is the first free throw and good.
And that's what Salve has to do now. They've got to take care of the basketball and make their free throws.
Stay with her.
One more here for L.A. Dinan. L.A. comes out of Monterey, Massachusetts. Second free throw is good. 67-57. Kylie Belts bringing the ball back up court for Curry. Kylie working between the circles, letting the offense set up. Gets it to Asarian, the three-point threat. Losses it down for Duggan and doesn't get it to go. And Marissa Pendergast hauls in the rebound. Pressure applied again by Curry. L.A. Dinan goes in the middle to Megan Harden. Over that center court line. Megan backs it off. Double team goes in the corner to Kelsey Kennedy. Now it's L.A. Dinan going across to Marissa Pendergast. Down low to Brianna Del Valle. And Brianna's going to be pushed as she made her move toward the hoop. And Samantha Corcoran just committed her 5th personal foul. And that would be the 9th on the team. I don't believe Brianna was in the shooting motion. She'll probably get a 1-and-1 here. And Samantha Corcoran is done. And on comes Jeanette Fallon to take her spot. Brianna Del Valle waiting at the line. 68% free throw shooting for Brianna. Takes her time, gets herself set, and misses. She does.
Violation.
Oh, yeah. Guess she's getting 2 shots anyway, so that one's not going to count because Jeanette Fallon was over the line too soon. So Brianna still with a pair of free throws. First one up. Oh, just one more. I guess that was a 1-and-1. But the first one didn't count.
Exactly.
There you go.
The old 3 for 2.
Going to have a 30-second timeout taken here by Salve Regina. And we've got Lisa Bucci coming back for Salve. So it's 68-57. Taylor Winwer is going to return as well, the senior. Corey wants her 3 seniors out there for the finish. So it's getting down to it here for Salve, leading 68-57 after that free throw by Brianna Del Valle. Let's get the totals back up there, Michael, for the whole game and see what's going on here. 25 points from Megan Harden, 16 for Brianna Del Valle, and 10 for Marissa Pendergast, who has another double-double. Leading scores for Curry are Kylie Belts and Fallon with 10 each. Oh, it is another free throw here for Brianna Del Valle. And this one's on the way, and that one's off the back rim. 68-57. 1:18 to go. Carrie White with the ball. Underneath it goes to Fallon. Throws up a little left-handed baby hook, and Brianna Del Valle comes away with the rebound and needs some help. Gets it out in the hands of Taylor Winwer. Now the pressure applied. They get it up to Megan Harden, three-quarter court. Up to Lisa Bucci. In the middle, Marissa Pendergast. And there's no 10-second violation in women's basketball, is there?
I think there is.
There is?
That's what they just call.
Maybe it's just in high school.
Yeah.
In high school, there isn't.
Well, if you're Salve right now, you got to know where Ashley Asarian is. And you can see Kylie Belts is trying to get some penetration. You don't want to give up a 3 here if you're Salve.
Kylie Belts tries a 3 but misses, and Marissa Pendergast has another rebound, but it's knocked away from her. Belts has it, gives it out over here to Jeanette Fallon. Her jumper misses. Marissa has another rebound. And underneath, looks like she drove some contact, and that'll get Marissa to the foul line.
You stay on 2, okay?
Megan Harden looked like she took a shot in the throat in all of that last action.
She's gotten beat up pretty good in this game.
You
Marissa's at the line to shoot 2 because it's the double bonus situation now. Marissa on the season, 72% at the line. First one is around and in for Marissa. L.A. Dynan will come in, and Megan's going to get a rest, and grabbing at her throat a little bit. Looked like she took a shot right there in the neck area. One more here for Marissa Pendergast, who has 11 double-doubles now on the season. Second free throw is good. 70-57 is the Salve lead with 38 seconds to go. Ashley Asarian brings it back, gets it down to Kylie Belts, who puts it up too strong, and Marissa Pendergast has another rebound. I bet you they would love to get one to Taylor Windward for a shot, and it's in Taylor's hands, but Taylor's not going to take the shot. They'll just work it around the perimeter to Marissa on the right side. L.A. Dynan.
Looks like they're not going to foul.
Gets the ball back and gives it over here, batted away and taken away by Curry with 10 seconds to go. Kylie Belts runs down the left side of the lane and throws up a layup that rolls off the rim, and Brianna gets the rebound. And Salve will just dribble the ball out as the seconds tick away, and we're done. After a slow start, Salve Regina comes on very strong at the end of the first half and through most of the second half, and Salve beats Curry 70-57. Big win here for the Salve women, who improve and finish the regular season at 11-7. Curry ends up at 9-9, and as we've said a few times, it's going to be a rematch between these two Tuesday night in the Commonwealth Coast Conference quarterfinals. Same two, same location, right here at the Rogers Recreation Center. All right, we will come back and take a look at some numbers and talk about this one, and then start getting you ready for the next one. The Curry and Salve men are about to go at it. Stay with us on WADK and WADK.com.
Wake up weekday mornings with Bob Angel and the WADK Morning Report.
Do 3 of them, Archie, all right? And